Okay. So hello guys, welcome back to MKC Electronics. Today I have another GPU for you guys, which will be tearing down and repasting. This one is GTX 1070. It's from Inno 3D, and this particular one it's Ichill Hercules. So they did make few variants of this card. This one with the 3 fans, and then was the higher model. I believe that was the OC version, which have like a 4th small fan here. And the third one I don't remember how it looked like, but I think there was 3 versions of these. Well, sorry. This card is in our computers for well over, I would say 3-4 years, I think. Don't remember, but yeah, we have it from brand new. And currently now it's in my son's computer, which is water cooled, and he have a i7 7700 in there, and that one is Delete, and it's have a Asus Extreme Z270 with a monoblock on it. So that will be the next thing what I will be doing for him, to replace that, clean the radiators, fans, and fresh water, and etc. Okay, so let's start with this one. So this card have a backplate, so we will start right there. We will remove the screws for the backplate, and if you have a troubles to remember where it goes what, I would suggest you use some kind of tray or something like that. I don't have anything like that, so I will just place them on my other table, how I are removing in the same way how I do remove them. So I will just copy the video card, how is it positioned on it, and that way I will remember what is what, hopefully, if I don't lose any of them. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 4, 6 screws on the backplate, and the backplate should come off unless here is another screw. We'll see. We'll get to it. Okay. So I have the backplate screws off, but I'm not very positive that will go off now, because I can see now the backplate is actually held from inside with another set of screws. I don't know if you can guys see it on the camera, but yeah, I will show you later once I figure how to actually take it off. Okay. Alright, so this seems to be this spring retention screws from the GPU die itself has to go loose. Some of the GPUs, they have a warranty sticker over these screws. Yeah, so if you have a sticker over your spring retention screw, which is holding the GPU cooler in place, and you pierce that, then your warranty is gone. You know? But this GPU is way past that. It doesn't have any warranties. Okay. And I never did took it apart, so I have no clue if that's what it takes. Yep, that was it. That was it. So in reality, to take the cooler off, you need to just loose these 4, and it should go. Yeah. And these 2 screws. So these two, this set, this and this here, and these four, and the GPU will come off the cooler. So not bad for 4-year-old. It's not rock solid. It's alright. It's fine. But yeah, I wanna obviously I want some here. Then I will replace this thermal pads. Even they do feel still alright, yeah. Theoretically I wouldn't have to even touch them because they are still sticky and feel moisture and stuff, but once I'm doing that, then I will do that properly, isn't it? It's a good thing to keep the shape of the thermal pads which you have there, so you can replicate that and cut it exactly the same one, if possible. If the thermal pad is so dry and old, then it's falling apart. Then obviously you can't do nothing what you can do there. But yeah, if you have the chance, then do that. Keep them undamaged, so you can copy the shape. I'm now trying to figure how to remove the cooler from the bracket, so I can clean the fans and fins and everything. But I presume it's just clip on. Oh wait, this looks like it. Oh. Oh. Let's see if fans. There's no screws around, nothing. Oh yeah. So I can see in here. So for example here is one tab. It's just like a cut into the cooler. So I believe if I pry that off, okay. Simple as that. It's a little bit scary to do that, but yeah. So here is the cutout in that cooler. It goes like this. Here. So you have a cutout here, and that is just slipped in these tabs. So here is tab, here is tab. I'll try to show you how is the plastic mold there. So here are those tabs, and they just sit inside of the cooler from the side, and that's what holds the shroud on. So the cooler is out, the GPU is out of it. Let's lose the backplate for it. So we have the bad PCB, and because possible is what is possible, it's have a thermal pads from other side as well on the backplate. That's what's possible as well. Here. Those are 3 screws. Yep. And you have actually no reason to take it off because there is no thermal pads on it. So yeah, there is actually no reason to take the backplate off unless you have OCD like me, and I actually want to know what it's on, if there is any thermal pass or no. So I just did the figure, and there's none. But as you can see, there is still dust on the PCB itself. Can you see the gray line here? And that's from the purified metal here. So yeah, it's good to put it apart and actually clean it, isn't it? So for the cleaning part, how to get rid of the old thermal paste, you take your wipes and 99% alcohol and just clean it off nicely till it's nice and shiny. Same for the GPU, but with the GPU you need to be a little careful with it when you cleaning that, because as you can see, if you can see, around the die there is like a small silver dots. Those are not dots, yeah, those are components. So just to be careful when you're cleaning that, not catch on one and take it off the board, you know, like don't damage that. So I'm gonna clean it and gonna get back to you in a second. So guys, once you did give to all your components a good clean and it's dust free, not like mine. Like the old video cartridge. So you can obviously start putting that together. 1 second. Well, this is one of the techniques what you can do, or just go buy compressor and just blow it out with compressor. It's look clean enough. So once you do clean all your components like fans and all that shrouds and everything, so once you did give a good clean to all of it, start backwards, start putting it back together. So for me that means I will put back on the backplate first, and the basic idea is the same for all video cards, yeah. So it doesn't matter which one you have actually, because the basic idea is the same. You need to take it apart, be careful, and just give it a good clean. Remove the dust from all parts and the fans, and replace the thermal paste, replace the thermal pads. Try to not break anything while you're doing it, and put it back together, and it should improve your thermals, your noise levels. Card should overclock by itself to higher clocks, because that's what NVIDIA does. Once you have a good cooling, it boosts higher than normally. Or you can just go to MSI Afterburner or whatever program you have for overclocking and just open power limit and thermal limit, and it will do its job. Some of you may say it's too much thermal paste or whatever, but I think it's big die, it's a big GPU, and it's always issue if you put less than if you put too much, because if you put too much and you tie it down as it should be, then it will get squeezed out and it will be not issue anyway. And if you're applying just normal thermal paste like I do, not liquid metal, obviously liquid metal, that's a different story, then it's not a problem, because thermal paste is not conductive. So what I will do now, I did buy some thermal grizzly minus spots, and I will just line it up on this, I believe this is power delivery core for the car. I'll just cut it off what I want it. And if I had sharp enough knife or scissors, yeah. So take one side off and then drop it like me. Put it on nicely, align it. So, and that's the one line, that's the power delivery here, and I will put another line over here, another line of thermal pot, and be done with it. It's have a two plastics, yeah, two plastic shielding covers, whatever, sleep. Well, basically, don't forget to peel off both of them once you're done. So what I'm doing here, I do line up that how long I want it, and just cut mark it to my mark here, and we'll cut it in half, because that's the maximum thickness what I actually even need. Yeah, again, these cutters are not good. Okay, let's butcher it. Okay. Yeah, so I did manage to cut it off somehow, and it's the size what I need. So I will peel off the one side, and put it on. Here was it, yeah. Here. Let's put it with the straight side to the edge. Okay. Okay, so I have both of them on. Now I can peel it off. So just the thermal pot stays on. I think I did that wrong way. I believe I should be peeling off this side first, but because this one is now difficult, let's keep lifting it off. Whatever you do, try to not stretch it, because that's no good. Okay, I managed to take it off. Nice. Okay, so we have a thermal pads in place. We have our GPU with a fresh thermal paste on the die. And now what I can do, I believe that should go and work, not a problem. If I just flip it around and set it on the set it on a cooler, and then put the fans and everything on top. in theory that should work. We'll see. Okay, so let's do it on the edge. Would be easier for me if I took the IO shield off from this card, but I can manage. Yeah, once you sit the card on the cooler with fresh thermal paste, try to do it on first time and not slide it too much around. So you don't push the thermal paste to just one side. Okay, these are spring retention screws, so they have a spring on it, so it tells you exactly how tight you should make it, because it stops you at the correct pressure, so you can't over tight it. So what I did put them cross and catch each of them thread, and now I'm going back in a cross and just tied it till I can, till the end, because that spring will stop me at the correct pressure. And once you tie that down, you're going again all around and make sure it's tight, because once it sits, so maybe the one side did get loose, so you can tighten it again and stuff. So do it cross pattern till you can't move none of them and all four of them are tight. Okay, so we'll put back those screws for the back plate. And not necessarily with this one, but I will do it anyway. Start from the middle. And now work my way out. These screws don't have a spring on them, so once you start, then you stop. Probably not necessary to have a spring on these ones. So all of them in, and I need to go again all around and in cross pattern to make sure all of them are nice and tight. See, even if I did tight it, once all of them are in, I can go actually all around again and tight it again. So everything's put on. So now we'll try to put the fans back on. And yeah, I did make a rookie mistake. First of all, I did bend some fins here, and I was trying to slide it off instead of just pry it out. So I will straight them up so they don't touch. Well, it will not make any difference, these few fins, but it's just, yeah. So I did make mistake here, yeah? So I was thinking I will be able to put the cooler first and then the fans on it and just plug it in, but the fan header, it's already under the cooler. Okay guys, so I've made the mistake to not plug in first the fans, or actually the way how it did go apart, it's the shroud goes with the cooler fitted in, but I did have to take the shroud off in order to be able to clean it everything. And I did disconnect the fans, and then I did put the cooler on without the shroud, and thinking I can put the shroud with the fans as the last thing. it turns out to be a mistake. No, we can't. At least not with this card, with this model. So it's done now. The reason why I did that, it wasn't because it was loud or overheating or something like that, but it is in our computer almost 4 years, and it's a good practice to do. Keep your components cool and quiet and last longer. That scratch, or it's just... yeah, never mind. Well, it's back together. It wasn't so difficult. It's very easy card, very easy to disassemble, very easy to work on. And I did have a few versions of 1070s, and this one is definitely one of the best models what I had among the Strix, obviously, because the Strix does, I think it does the most cool looking card, I would say. Yeah, but this one doesn't look bad either. And so this Ichill logo, it's RGB, and the fans have a full stop, and if it's not on a full load, so this one, just the middle one, it's spinning, and the both side ones are stopped. So yeah, it's have good thermals, good noise levels, and good performance. It boosts nicely, and still to this day it plays most of the games at higher FPS. Yeah, I think it will be another year, 2 maybe, before my son started complaining about getting new card, but that this one will be too. But hey guys, I hope you was able to at least see something, because my setup, it's not the best yet. I don't know how to set it up properly, because I was trying all different setups, all different lighting, so, and the card, it's black on black, so it's hard to see. But yeah, I need to redo the lighting. I'm sorry about that. Well, okay, I will just wrap it up. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you have any questions or something you wanna know, or you wanna tell me something, just please leave a comment, and I see you in the next video.